So investing is not about being right all the time and nailing every trade. It's about getting a few home runs and putting yourself into position to get a win out of either situation. What's up guys, Kevin Cage back with another cryptocurrency update. Let's dive in. What's up everybody? So I have a really interesting video today. We have the fear and greed index up. Yep, we're still in extreme fear over at 21. And I love to see this when market sentiment for the cryptocurrency market is at all-time high levels of fear. Because typically this has the chance to be one of the biggest opportunities for us this year yet again. And the thing is, perspective, it's a hell of a thing. And sentiment is a very funny thing as well. Do you guys remember when XRP was at 60 cents? Oh wait, we're back to 60 cents. Well, do you remember on April 1st, we were at about 57 cents. We took off and started moving en route to $1.80, $1.90. I saw everybody so happy saying, man, I just wish that XRP went back to $1. I would dollar cost average. I want to get a better buy-in price. And now we're at 60 cents. Crickets. Nobody's buying XRP or nobody's bragging about it. Everybody's scared. They're going to wait until it goes to 80 cents, $1, $2, all-time high. And then they're going to say, oh, I knew all along. That's a joke. The best investors in the world, the best traders in the world are not the smartest people. They have a plan, they stick with it, and they have mastery over their emotions and psychology. And this is going to happen time and time again. So how often we forget, it's so silly because when the markets dump, we're always like, man, I wish I was ready for a crash. And then 6 months later, we forget, we get euphoric, we're happy, and then the crash happens and we forget everything that we've learned. This typically repeats. So I just want you to keep an open mind. We're going to see what happens. But personally, I want to show you a few charts that I'm looking at, of course, including the XRP price chart. We can go over some recent news. There's just been so much going on across the entire cryptocurrency space. Whether you believe that we go down or we go up right now, that's all fine. I personally have my own beliefs, but I believe that crypto is here to stay, especially XRP. So anyways, let's kick it off. First things first, the Bitcoin price chart, guys, on the daily on Bitstamp. We can see we're just in this range. I am waiting for a do or die, really decision time. I cannot believe how long we've been ranging here. It's driving me nuts. And yes, the fear is still high because we don't really know what's going to happen next. Me personally, I believe we recover out of this. And guess what? I'm not trading Bitcoin, guys. I'm trading my other alts that are doing exactly what I wanted them to do. Would you like an example? Well, let's look at the DAG BTC chart. This is what one of my big holdings is doing right now. It's creating a new all-time high versus Bitcoin. I don't care about Bitcoin. I'm not trading Bitcoin. I don't hold Bitcoin right now. I am working the system and trading other alts and working on this. So yet again, we are watching Bitcoin. We're going to see if we start recovering, up. Is it game time? Are we going to break through that 786 level and get one more pop and then we come down? What will happen next? All I know is that my alts have not hit their targets yet, specifically XRP during this bullish cycle that has not even hit its all-time high price yet. When the lawsuit came out, we're at 20 cents. People said, oh no, we're going to zero, we're going to zero. And then what did XRP do? Within a matter of 6 months, it made its way to almost $2. And remember, when it was at $2 or near $2 at least, nobody really could buy it, at least the average person that wasn't tech savvy and didn't have a variety of on-ramps on crypto exchanges. That's how the game is played. And yet, people don't realize it, so guess what? So the higher-ups continue to play the game. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So anyways, I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about DAG Constellation. It's one of my favorite assets, and yes, nodes are secured for passive income as soon as they go live this quarter. So I'm beyond excited for that, beyond excited to do videos on it and show it. I'm assuming it'll be relatively simple, but I highly recommend following their YouTube channel, and I cannot wait to get started. And this is what's been happening, is everybody's calling a bear market. January, we're under 1 penny. What does it do? Goes to 10 cents, crashes 74% all the way down to 2.5 cents. People thought it was a bear market. Nope, not me. And then we kept going, and now we're at another all-time high. Obviously, we went almost to 40 cents per a wick on KuCoin. I don't really think that's entirely valid, because if you go down to the hourly chart, it's not that strong. But nonetheless, we're holding well above the 8 EMA with very, very good relative strength for now. So we're going to have to see. MACD's in position. And now I want to show you why I believe that API 3 is following a variety of other alts that have not yet even created an all-time high during this bullish cycle. And then we're going to look at XRP. And this is not something that just happens tomorrow. This is a macro trend I want you to pay attention to, and we're simply going to have to wait and see if this plays out. Okay, so we have DAG that is absolutely taken off. It has cleared the fib levels that I wanted. It's en route, it's moving, I love it. Now what's next? Well, they had the golden crosses I was looking for. The RSI got in great position, broke through and pierced. The MACD was in position, started running up. This is everything that I was monitoring very, very carefully. And of course, we have API 3. We were talking about this, essentially hoping this was the bottom, and it seems like it is now. Staking is live, the DAO is live. Yes, they are backed by Digital Currency Group, yet nobody talks about them yet until the price starts really moving and creates another all-time high. As we can see, its all-time high price was very similar to DAG. So this is kind of like, I'm going to use the decimal places, so say $10, just like DAG was, 10.5 cents right there. So very, very similar structure. And what happened? We started waking up. So we started forming this pennant, had the golden crosses right now actually, and we are waking up. And of course, I took another position. I took some profit from DAG, came into here, and after being up a lot, like keep in mind we got in at like under 2 cents, then put it in here, and now this guy's still up about 50%. So just surfing between trades right now, and yes, I believe that XRP does the same thing, at least what I'm watching. Now, could it change? Yes, absolutely. I'm never going to tell you with complete certainty what will happen. I can only share what I'm doing and how I'm playing this market. This is not financial advice. This is one man's opinion based off of what I'm seeing. So, watch bullish information, watch bearish information, and really decide for yourselves. But as we can see, same type of cup, same type of recovery. So, of course, this one was very straight and long and grueling. Everybody thought we're going to zero. And then, boom, one big candle, everybody gets bullish. That's exactly how it plays for Bitcoin, XRP, the entire cryptocurrency market, because people are fickle. And notice, even Bitcoin, just going, it's very grueling, long, painful. All it takes is one little boom, one little pop for retracement. And I want to see if we can even break, that 40K region, because we didn't really necessarily break 41, 42K around here. We'll see what happens. I know some people might, argue and count a different type of ABC correction and say, now we're going to crash. And other people will say, the bull run is here we go, Bitcoin is going to moon. Nonetheless, I'm just looking at my alts. I'm looking at the dominance. I'm looking at the BTC charts. And I do not think that my alts are done yet. And I mean, I have no issue with waiting. It's not me just saying I want us to go up because I want us to, and I want to make money now. It's actually just because I've been here for several years and I've been watching, and now I'm getting confirmation one by one on a variety of things. And so yet again, we have DAG forming this beautiful cup, golden crosses, blasts off, RSI's on the rise, MACD in position. Okay, now let's do API 3, and then we're going to look at XRP and see if we get any signs of life in the days and weeks ahead. And yes, when it moves aggressively. I think we're well aware of that. We've seen countless times when XRP goes from 15 cents to 60 cents in literally just a matter of days. It's extremely powerful. Just like in the previous bullish cycles, XRP went from under 20 cents to over $3 in a matter of 3 weeks. So time will tell. As we can see, same type of structure. In its own way, it doesn't rhyme exactly. It wasn't straight like this. We started getting this V-shaped recovery, pennant, boop, and started popping. So we'll see if we can maintain this strength up here. We'll see if the RSI stays strong. We didn't necessarily pierce yet. When it pierced for DAG, what did it do? It completely full sent, even past a lot of the Fibonacci extensions, excuse me. And we'd be looking for that breaking through these levels. So we'll cross it when we get to it. I don't want to be a moon boy, but I'm just watching for each level to kind of be hit, be created as new support, and move. So I'm expecting this for a lot of assets, and of course, looking at the DAG BTC chart, the API 3 BTC chart, and then the XRP BTC chart, we have yet to really go and create massive all-time highs. And historically, we have a few bull runs to put in the books and consider. So with API 3, it has limited data. It's a relatively new asset, but DAG has at least a couple years of price history. So I've been looking at this, sizing this up on smaller time frames. I do a top-down analysis. I'm not just sitting on the weekly and daily. I'm going down and really looking and getting granular as much as I can. And we'll simply see. So I know some people be like, oh my gosh, API 3, it goes to $5, and then all of a sudden it goes back to $3.90 and they think we're crashing. No, it's not invalidated. Look at each chart. Do they have big wicks? Yes, they have huge wicks. So sit back, relax, and wait. All right? So we'll see what we can do in the coming days if API 3 can wake up again. I don't want to come and create more wicks and chase people out down here. I want to keep moving. And then I want confirmation that this is in fact the bottom for XRP. XRP, I hear a lot of people out, and I heard a 360 call XRP the drama queen. I love that name. I think I want to start using it. So XRP the drama queen. Let's see if she makes a decision. And I'd like to point out this as well. And this is just my charting style as well, just kind of looking at different things with the Fibonacci and trend-based fibs. But look at this MACD and just compare it. So we started wrapping up here for API 3 and getting signs of life. That's exactly what we want in tandem with the RSI. Well, look how flatlined this is. So we need to make a decision soon. We do not want to just start losing that strength and coming down. Then I'll be bummed out. Then Kevin Cage will be sad. We don't want Kevin to be sad. So as always, I have my long-term holds that I don't touch. I just, lock and load. Maybe I'll dollar cost average at good entries and I just hold them. I just wait for the ride. In case it just moons overnight, I'm happy. I have my short-term trading bag to be proactive and take advantage of obvious market swings, maybe dominance between different alts as well. And then, of course, I have my fiat bag, a good portion. A while back, it was 50% of my portfolio, because I was extremely bearish, and now I'm just holding a good 25% of my portfolio in fiat. And if we do get lower levels, then I begin to dollar cost average and essentially offload my bags. Because if you can catch any types of even lower wicks of these assets crashing after they do a 70% crash in some cases, you're looking at life-changing money, because the probability that it'll do a 200% afterwards is very, very high. So investing is not about being right all the time and nailing every trade. It's about getting a few home runs and putting yourself into position to get a win out of either situation. I know some people say, oh, you're talking about up and down and playing both sides. Yeah, you're damn right. That is how you win. You have to look at both scenarios, plan for them, and make the best out of either situation. If it goes up, awesome. We make money right now and we moon and we make bank. But if it goes down, well, how am I going to make it positive instead of just complaining about it, inventing and blaming other people? I want to attack it. So make plans and decide for yourselves. Next up, guys, let's dive into some news. So we have shared by XRP Crypto Wolf. XRP was the top performing crypto in Q2. Now, stick with me. This is not what I had in mind. And yes, I want XRP to send more than anybody. But notice, in terms of retaining its value, XRP was at 20 cents in the beginning of January and now still sitting around, 60 cents, I believe. So XRP up 22% in terms of the leader, followed by Ethereum, and then followed by ADA. And then notice many of the assets, specifically from CoinDesk and Grayscale, a lot of these assets are down massively. And yes, some of them went up 300, 400%, only to go right back down to their original pricing. So yep, it's good to see that XRP is retaining its value, but I think I can speak for all of us when I say send it. And just like Rob Art has said recently on Twitter, and I just want to quote him, take some profits or the market will. Also, massive shout out to QNT holders. Quant is now listed on crypto.com. Man, so we got Coinbase, crypto.com, and this guy's done a 10x. Well, much more than a 10x, but nonetheless, very exciting. Congratulations. All about interoperability. Also, wanted to celebrate right here for Flare Networks, guys. FTSO.EU, the Flare Time Series Oracle, making an announcement. Imminent updates from Flare Networks in the next 7 days with a big surprise coming. The full interview is available right here, and let me retweet it again just for you guys to make sure if you follow me on Twitter, and we can see that Hugo was saying regarding distribution. So with the Flare airdrop finally in preparations for launch, we will put out an update in the next 7 days. TikTok. Also, just wanted to give a massive thank you to everybody that did like that Ledger video I did. I tried to add timestamps. I wanted it to be extremely professional and show you that this is much more than just a wallet. So this video was uploaded just a few days ago. You can visit my channel and go through it and really like the feedback. So thank you guys, and I'll focus on doing more of that type of content for tutorials and showing how to stake for passive income as well. Guys, I also wanted to do a massive shout out and thank you to a good friend of mine, XRP Crypto Wolf on Twitter. He has recently passed 200,000 followers. This man never sleeps. Some people think he's a bot. I chat with him from time to time, and I'm greatly appreciative of all the information that he sends everybody on a daily basis for the past several years. When XRP was at the lowest of the lows, he never gives up, always providing the best information and the latest information for all of us. So I just wanted to give a massive thank you to him. And I encourage you guys to follow him on Twitter if you're on Twitter. I never cared about Twitter. I only came on for cryptocurrency, and it was well worth it. So thank you, sir, for all that you do. I got you for life. All right, let's finish this video off with a boom. Props to everybody that has made it this far. So I'm sure that you're well aware of the Ripple XRP Liquid Index on NASDAQ, the XRPLX, if you want to check it out for yourselves. 62 cents today. Yes, I believe XRP is here to stay. NASDAQ partnered with R3. Now, who's a huge shareholder of R3? Well, SBI. SBI is a huge shareholder of R3 and the company Ripple. So pay attention to these connections, guys. It is not all just dot connecting. There's a method to the madness, and that is what I'm focusing on. Next. Right here, Visa approves Australian startup to issue debit cards for spending Bitcoin and other crypto assets. Let's dive a little deeper here. Check this out. So we have the ASX listed NOVATTI will issue the card. Well, who's this NOVATTI group? Interesting. This was back in April this year. NOVATTI, and I'm just going to say NOVATTI, taps on-demand liquidity, Ripple, guys, to improve the Australian remittance payments to Southeast Asia, which is going to be absolutely booming. Leveraging XRP, ODL, guys. Look at the corridors. We're talking 30 billion plus, the third largest remittance receiving country in Asia. Not a coincidence. There is a method to the madness, as I have said. All right, so we'll look at that. You can see right here, Crypto Spends app allows users to spend their crypto, pay out to their account, and pay bills with supported cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Boom. Next up. Speaking of indices and indexes, we have the S&P announces new indexes, including one tracking more than 200 cryptocurrencies. And I'm going to assume that this is probably some of the top 200 crypto assets, so yes, you could probably make a safe assumption that XRP will be included. Providing a wide performance snapshot of the cryptocurrency market and includes more than 240 coins at launch. And last but not least, guys, I need to make this tweet and just share this in this video for anybody that watches. It is so funny when I see people that do not know how big XRP will be. I'm talking some of my peers and friends on crypto Twitter that hold HBAR and QNT or Algo, these assets that I've held well before them, and they ignore XRP. They look at the price, they read one piece of FUD news, and they misconstrue everything. I hold other assets, but do not get it twisted. XRP is the one for international payments. If you want me to explain why, I have over 800 videos explaining this, and I encourage you to watch them. Take the time, look at the connections, look at the funding, and you're gonna see it's much deeper than you realize. I don't care if you hold any. I'll hold, and do not call me lucky when all is said and done. Even right here, let's see, Gregory. Quincy Jones, a Corda web developer. I have to watch his video, by the way. Again, what did he say? And Corda, guys, agnostic. This is part of R3. This is the big money. So these people are legitimate. Said to him, there are only two currencies in the world, physical gold and XRP. Time will tell, and I'll catch you in the next one.